Everybody wants to know what's going to happen to their stuff after they pass away. So in this episode, we're going to talk about what happens to that Roth IRA post-mortem. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you're like the average American, you probably have different pockets of money that you have saved. You might have your 401k with the employer, your Roth IRA that you set up 1 year or 2 years and funded, or maybe you have a traditional IRA. All of these things are treated differently when you pass away. And so you want to make sure that you have your ducks in a row so that you know exactly where your money is going and can direct it even after you pass. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Liz Hand. I'm a certified financial planner. And this is the Happiness IRA, a weekly vlog that helps you understand more about your retirement money. So if you are new here, consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon so that you do not miss any new update. So you've got a Roth IRA, and you're wondering what happens to it when you pass away. My first question to you is, do you have a beneficiary listed? I recently did a video talking about what happens to your traditional IRA when you pass away, and in there I talk about the importance of having a beneficiary listed. Make sure you check out that video here. And even more crucial, is that beneficiary up to date? Because you don't want to accidentally disinherit your spouse or accidentally disinherit your kids just because you haven't paid attention. When I talk about accidentally disinheriting your spouse or your kids, what I mean by that is where someone was not paying attention to the beneficiaries listed on their accounts, and once after they had a divorce, they forgot to change the beneficiary to their children. And what happens is all of that money went to their ex-spouse, which typically people don't like to do. So all of that to say, make sure that your beneficiaries are up to date and accurate to what you want to happen with that money. Okay, now that we have that checked off our list, what are the actual options somebody has once they inherit your Roth IRA? Well, first of all, if they are your spouse, they have it pretty easy. They can just take on that Roth IRA as if it was their own. There's no big changes that have to be made, but they should make sure that those beneficiaries get updated to their preference. If your kids are the beneficiary of your Roth IRA, well, they have a couple of options available to them. First of all, they can take that Roth IRA lump sum. What I love about a Roth IRA is if I am in my peak earning years and I am inheriting a Roth IRA from my parents, all of that money is tax-free. Tax-free, because it's already been taxed in the past. So the lump sum can make some good sense for me. It's not going to add to my taxable income, and I have some new cash in my pocket. So the second option for your kids is that they can inherit that Roth IRA and stretch out the payments. So the IRS doesn't want this Roth IRA hanging out for all eternity and passing on from generation to generation to generation. They prefer taxable money, let's be honest. So you have to get on a set schedule of payments over your lifetime. This might be a good option for your children because they can really accumulate wealth within that Roth IRA, and it has a lot of tax perks. It's growing tax deferred, and when they end up taking out that money, it's tax free. So it's very different from the traditional IRA. The final thing that could happen to your Roth IRA when it passes from you to your children, if they have inaction, they are not taking those distributions from the Roth IRA, technically they have to draw it down within 5 years. So they can spread out the payments over that 5-year time period, but they do need to drop down if they have not established a stretch Roth IRA distribution. All right, friends, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. So that's what happens to your Roth IRA after you pass away and it goes to your children or to your spouse. It's a pretty awesome tool for someone to inherit because there are no big tax ramifications for them. They just have to get on a set payment plan if they're going to keep it long term. This is just another reason why I love Roth IRAs, if I can just step on that soapbox one more time. But I am not a CPA and I am not an attorney, so as we are talking about these tax ramifications and also what happens at your passing, make sure you're also consulting with a CPA and an estate planning attorney for all of those questions that you have. So with all of that good Roth IRA transfer information, I will leave you and you take care.